Hello and welcome to the Coffee Direct kitchen. Today we'll be taking you through a couple of ways to use an AeroPress when making your favourite coffee. So an AeroPress is an inexpensive and easy to use device for making a perfectly brewed, clean cup of coffee. So there are two ways to use an AeroPress. With the first way, a moist paper filter is placed in the filter cap, like this. And then the cap is screwed onto the bottom part of the brewing chamber. This is then placed on top of your mug. With this method, you scoop ground coffee into the brewing chamber and pour your hot water on top. The mixture is then stirred and the plunger is placed carefully on top to create a pressure seal. After the coffee has brewed, you can then push the plunger down slowly and steadily in a syringe-like way until a gentle hissing sound can be heard. Finally, you can unscrew the lid and discard of both the filter and the coffee grounds, which will have formed into a pod. Alternatively, you can take the whole brewing chamber with the plunger attached, invert it and feed your coffee through the top, followed by the water. After stirring, the filter cap and moistened paper filter can be screwed onto the top of the column. Once the coffee has brewed, you can then turn the AeroPress right side up onto your mug and push the plunger down just like with the first method. So the advantage of this second method is that there's no danger of coffee dripping into the cup before it's had a chance to brew. As for measurements, 1 scoop or 17 grams of coffee to 220 ml of water is a good place to start. Ideally, the temperature of the water should be between 80 and 90 degrees centigrade and brewing time no longer than a minute, as lower temperatures and shorter brewing times prevent the coffee from becoming too acidic or bitter. So we hope you've enjoyed learning how to use an AeroPress. Be sure to check out the full range of delicious coffees at coffee-direct.co.uk and click on subscribe to be kept up to date on all of our coffee content.